Hey, it's Shane with GotRom.com. This video is about beginner foam rolling exercises for the upper body. So let's get into it. The first thing that you're going to do is lay on your back, put your mid to upper back on the foam roller, put your hands behind your head, lift your hips up into the air, and then start just massaging your upper back. I like to kind of have my elbows towards one another. So I'm here rolling up and down. You can slightly kind of lean to the left or the right if one side feels like it needs it a little bit more. The other thing you can do is you can put your butt down on the ground and drape yourself back. When you come to your end range, take a big breath. Exhale, sink a little bit lower, wiggle around, take a big breath. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. If you want a little bit more leverage, you can put your arms up in this position and either roll or go side to side or drape yourself back and breathe and relax. This is a really good exercise for your posture. The next thing you can do is if your arms are a little bit tight, if your shoulder mobility is not that great, you can work on these big kind of lat muscles all along this lateral seam of your body. So if you grip kind of right here, this is going to be your target area. So you're going to lay on your side with your arm long and just kind of roll up and down the lat. The other thing I like to do is kind of smear side to side. So I'm kind of squishing the lat down and then smearing it like this, like you're spreading cream cheese on a bagel kind of smear. So you're smearing your lat here. In massage therapy, they often call this cross fiber friction, but I like to call it smearing. So smear your lats. This will improve your shoulder mobility. So I would spend a minimum of 2 minutes on each of these exercises, but you also can spend longer. The next area that you want to work on is your triceps. If you work out in the gym and do any kind of pressing motion, or if your posture is kind of deteriorated, then these triceps can get a little stiff. So you want to kind of make your arm go long and use this as a pillow, and then just kind of steamroll those triceps, or you can flex and extend them here. This might be a little bit intense in the beginning. If it is, then you can kind of ease off the pressure like this. But I like the added pressure of my head and then smearing up and down. You can also bend the elbow and kind of externally rotate the hand back behind you, and that catches kind of the lateral tricep a little bit more. So play around with those variations. So you got the lat, now you got the tricep. You're also going to get the posterior deltoid kind of rotator cuff area. If you have any kind of rotator cuff issues going on, this can be very helpful in addition to the other exercises. So you're going to really externally rotate your hand back this way, kind of behind your head. And then just on the back of that shoulder, you're just looking for anything that feels a little bit stiff, a little bit junky. And you're just massaging it out for that 2 minutes minimum dose. So spend a little time working here. And then the very last thing we're going to do, since we're working on upper body, is we've gotten the side, the tricep, the posterior rotator cuff deltoid area. And now we're going to get just a little bit of this anterior deltoid. This whole kind of complex gets a little jumped up and brings your posture in this direction. So we're going to do just a little something on the foam roller to kind of open up that anterior deltoid. How you're going to do that is you're going to lay the tip of your shoulder right here on the edge and try to put your hand almost behind your back. Probably not actually behind your back, but towards it. So you're going front tip of the shoulder on the edge of the foam roller, and then hand almost behind the back, and then drop your chest towards the ground. And I'm kind of dragging my shoulder, almost like I'm trying to pull it off the roller, but it's staying on the roller. So that kind of squishes that anterior deltoid. And then I can kind of go side to side, up and down, or you can rest your forehead on your forearm and just kind of let it sink in. And then I'm just kind of moving my shoulder in any way that feels intuitive. So if you have any kind of posture movement in this direction problem, or shoulder problems, or rotator cuff problems, work on that spine, the lats, the anterior deltoid, all those other exercises, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So let me know which one you like the best in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.